Any idea what I'm singing about? Because it is about the Poetry Wars of Seattle of 2005. And I'm singing it so I can post it on YouTube to the man who is the subject of the song. It is entitled The Ballad of David La Terre. So gather ye literati from here and from there, and listen to the tale of David La Terre. Some say he was a hipster, some say he was a square, that bald-pated bard known as David La Terre. Let's do that again, because I fumbled it, because I haven't sung it in 9 years. So gather ye literati from here and from there, and listen to the tale of David La Terre. Some say he was a hipster, some say he was a square, that bald-pated bard known as David La Terre. The Poetry Festival was coming to town, with open mics at Hugo House for the kids to get down. But half of a sawbuck was the price of the fare, which was $10 too much for David La Terre. There were events aplenty for the people to see, as long as you were a member of the bourgeoisie. For revenues in Europa were a bit down this year, so it was 35 to Benaroya for Ann Waldman to hear. The emails started flying from the ship to the shore, with epitaphs like elitist and fame-mongering whore. And just when the whole thing was becoming a bore, right into the fray jumped Miss Danica Densmore. I'm very disappointed, David, Miss Densmore intoned, and her scolding was frigid, it cut right to the bone. You could have scraped up the omission if you'd paid my heed, for we want your money, we just don't want you to read. For if you're to be a poet, an application is a must, whether performing at Bumbershoot or a grant from Artist Trust. Separating the wheat from the chaff takes a lot out of me, which is why our non-profit organization charges a $20 reader's fee. But David, don't be sad. Do not cry in your beer. You can be involved next time. You can be a volunteer. There are many different ways to service the muse, like collecting ticket stubs or sweeping up the refuse. Well, David said, horse feathers, it's a bloody disgrace, and he vaunted his fury in the waves of cyberspace. Every poet in Seattle got involved in the fight, clogging up my email server with 900 megabytes. But then Christie got worried. He got a bit scared about the long-range career of David La Terre. For if the poets were filled with hatred and all covered in gloom, no one would come to David's party at the Rendezvous Room. And if nobody came, it would be quite a mess for all of the gang down at Spanksta Press. So Chris emailed David saying, hey, we need all these schmucks, cause I spent all my savings printing your friggin' book. Schnooks, not schmucks. So Chris emailed David saying, hey, we need all these schnooks, cause I spent all my savings printing your friggin' books. Alright, last verse. So let's make up and be friendly and forget all our cares, and celebrate the life's work of David La Terre. Hoist up your Pabst Blue Ribbon and be of good cheer, and we can all kill each other at the same time next year. Hoist up your Pabst Ribbon and be of good cheer, and we can all kill each other at the same time next year.